Welcome to Underrated 3.0. I'm Will Reynolds.
I'm Carter Cox.
I'm Easton Link.
And I'm Eli Thompson.
And we're going to start out with your NFL recap. And I think we're going to start with the Patriots and Steelers. Now, what do you guys think about this?
Well, first off, there was an absolute embarrassment by the Steelers. We did not show up. I'm a Steelers fan. Ben Roethlisberger was absolute garbage. We had drops all over the place. Just dropped my phone, just like the receivers. Our defense was terrible. Couldn't stop Rex Burkhead, who's 30,000 years old. Tom Brady looked like the GOAT.
Well, he is the GOAT. So.
He's the greatest quarterback of all time.
No, okay.
That's a debate for another
That-
time.
it's
no,
I think
that's
the Steelers have a lot to work on if
Yes.
they're going to actually compete this year.
Overrated.
Overrated. Steelers still making the playoffs because we're just that good.
No,
No, we're not.
Maybe Ryan Shazier could come back and help them.
They'll have to go 9-7 to make the playoffs.
Well,
You don't see them beating 9 teams in the league?
the Steelers, well, we're going to win this week against
Brooke
the
Norton
Seahawks.
to sign out. Brooke
No,
Norton
it's
to
No,
sign
the
out.
Seahawks
Seahawks?
Seahawks are good this year.
Seahawks
It's
are my
at
team.
Pittsburgh, and we never lose like early in the year at Pittsburgh.
Oh
But
wow,
we just have to compete with the Browns and Ravens. Ravens played the Dolphins, so they have an advantage. And the Browns, they also got blown out. So it's not just the Steelers who got blown out.
Yeah, but the Steelers got blown out by a good team.
Titans are good.
The Titans are average. They're not good.
I feel like the Steelers are either on track to be really good or very mediocre.
Maddie Pretty
Wow,
to the attendance
Will.
office.
Why you take a line?
Maddie Pretty to the attendance
So
office.
we went addition by subtraction. Losing Le'Veon Bell, Antonio Brown, that was our choice because too much drama. But
You still got Juju, so
we
James Conner.
tried to get Juju to be our
Actually,
number
it
one.
wasn't
He
really-
didn't prove that against the Patriots. Dante Moncrief, free agent signing from Jacksonville, was terrible. 4 drops. James Washington.
Grace Lane to the attendance office. Grace Lane to the attendance
James
office.
Washington's supposed to be our breakout candidate. Had 1 catch for 40 yards, but it was just blown coverage. We were terrible.
Because the Steelers are not good.
Maybe we should spend some time talking about the team that won.
Now,
Oh,
let's
I
talk
mean,
about
they're going to win the
Patriots
Super
this
Bowl,
year.
14-2. They're unstoppable.
Especially because they
Especially with-
signed
Where are their 2
Antonio
losses?
Brown.
What?
They're probably going to lose like one if I don't know. 16-0. I don't know.
Watch. Week 8, Gronk's gonna come back and they're gonna go win
And
every other game.
especially because nobody's talking about this, they signed Antonio Brown, one of the best wide receivers in the league.
Top 5 wide receivers.
Greatest.
We're gonna win.
And that puts a target on
The
you.
Browns were overrated as soon as they picked up OBJ and Jarvis Landry.
They had Jarvis.
That's true. They had a lot of hype coming in, and Baker Mayfield he was terrible. Are we going to just think
I mean,
he was
I don't really call him
terrible.
terrible, but I mean
He
had a
was
bad-
terrible in that
He had a
game.
bad game.
Yes.
He was overrated when they put him at the 50 spot in the NFL top 100.
1 touchdown, 3 interceptions, and a pick 6 is just absolutely awful. First game at home, have to win, and you get blown out by not an average, a good Titans.
No, they're
The
average.
Titans are average. I think the Browns were just not ready for their defensive, performance.
Yeah, Marcus Mariota actually played well. So
Well, it's the Browns.
their defense got a lot of hype though because Myles Garrett, they traded for Olivier Vernon, have Denzel Ward, their first round pick from a year ago, and they sucked. They were terrible on defense too.
I think the thing with the Browns this year, I think if you went to a coma in 2016, you woke up now, you'd be like, oh, nothing's new.
Yeah, they haven't changed.
No offense to anyone in a coma.
Yeah, get better.
Well,
No, but yeah, Browns were terrible. Steelers were terrible. Ravens. Would we say they're the best team in that division right now?
No.
You don't
They
think?
played the
They played the
They
Dolphins.
played the Dolphins.
But still, it's
They
NFL.
played
You
Our
are
JV team could go out there and score 60 points on the Dolphins.
Oh,
All right.
whoa.
all right. No, but for real,
Put the pads on Easton right now.
Steelers and Browns both lose by 30, and it's the NFL. If you lose by 49, like any team, it's still hard. Like there's still talent on the Dolphins. It's just not a lot of
Yeah,
talent.
it's,
And all that talent wants to be traded now. So
Yeah,
and Lamar Jackson went off with 5
Yes.
touchdowns.
perfect pass rating, 20 pass attempts, just beautiful deep balls. 2 to Marquise Brown. Is that name?
yeah, Marquise
Yeah,
Brown.
but-
Marquise
Hollywood Brown.
Yeah, Hollywood Brown. Cousin of Antonio Brown, who got in some legal trouble. But we won't talk about that.
Okay. I think Lamar Jackson did very well.
Yeah.
Not
Even
bad
if-
for a running back.
Even considering that
That's
it
what he
was
said.
a bad team, they did really good.
But someone that did not do good, Mitchell Trubisky.
Someone who did not do well. The English teacher me. Do well.
Do well. Sorry, Crady. Mitch Trubisky, the only team in the NFL this week to not score a touchdown. Who?
No, the Dolphins didn't score a touchdown.
Yeah, Ryan Fitzpatrick had a touchdown.
Oh, yeah, he did.
It's on the board.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Mitch Trubisky was terrible. That he's probably, in my opinion, what's going to hold the Bears back this season.
The Packers defense did some unexpected
Well, yeah,
good
Packers
job.
defense was good, but Trubisky
Yeah.
was terrible.
The Bears offense was pretty bad.
The offense
The
was
Packers only score like that. Just shows how good the Bears defense is.
Yeah,
The
the
Packers
Bears
probably
defense-
one of the best offenses in the league.
with Aaron Rodgers.
And they can stop Aaron Rodgers.
Well, Aaron
They
Rodgers
suck-
hasn't
they
been the
held
same
them
since
to
his
10
injury, and
points.
he never will be.
Well, I still
So
think-
it's not the Aaron
I
Rodgers.
still think he's top 5.
He's
quarterback
still
in the
a
league.
top 5.
Yeah. He's still really, really good. He had a very nice deep ball to Geronimo Allison. His name, right? Or was it Valdez Scanlon?
Yeah.
But whatever.
It is
Very
scary.
good throw. Still proves that he's
He's got
the,
something.
the most talented quarterback of all time. He's not the best because he doesn't have the accolades, but most talented.
He
Yeah.
needs 15 more games to prove that, I think.
I think the Packers are going to go 12-4.
I bet they.
Conference
I bet
championship.
like. I don't think they make it to the conference championship, but I feel like they'll make.
They're
the
definitely make the
They're
playoffs.
definitely make the playoffs.
I think they're going to win the division.
They're gonna win the division.
Bears.
I don't know. The Vikings team this year, they look good.
I mean, Vikings are
Adam
good.
Thielen.
The only way they don't make the playoffs this year is if Dalvin Cook gets injured.
And Kirk Cousins
Yeah,
plays
he
like he normally
actually.
does.
And he
He went 8 for 10. That the team doesn't trust him. He went 8 for 10. You don't talk 10 passes in the NFL without your team trusting you. I mean,
Maybe they're like, well, he did good enough. Let's not risk it.
well, they
Yeah.
were winning, but still, 10 passes. Tom Brady was winning about 30. He had like 30 passes, but that's Tom Brady. I mean, the Vikings, they have to prove it. Kirk
They have
Cousins
a lot
has
to
to
work
win
on.
some big games. He's 5.
The Vikings will make the playoffs.
Well, he did have 2 touchdowns though.
He's like 5-26 in primetime games.
Kirk Cousins did have 2
See,
touchdowns.
if you
though.
look at
Yeah,
it,
one.
No,
Oh,
he
you
had a
right,
rushing
one.
touchdown.
But
if you look at it, the Vikings are going to be good. But then if you also look at it, it's Kirk Cousins. And what has he done in the past to prove that he's going to be?
he's never
Great.
won a big game. Never had a big game.
What about the 2 years ago the NFC Championship?
Never went there.
The Saints versus or not NFC Championship, but the like Miracle Tour. You know what I'm talking about? Oh my gosh. The Saints and Vikings. You not remember that game? 2 years
Yes,
ago.
that was Case.
Oh yeah,
Keenum.
with Stephon Diggs.
Oh yeah, it was Case Keenum. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Gosh,
Speaking of Case Keenum,
Redskins.
Redskins.
They're
He had
really
one of
good
the top
blowing
5
leads.
QB performances.
20-7, and at halftime, and they lose the game.
They
That
gave,
doesn't happen.
they gave the Giants hope for winning the division.
Giants have no hope. Get out of here,
Exactly.
Giants, man. But Carson Wentz, second half, probably played the best football in the second half he's played so far in the NFL. He was amazing. 330 yards, 3 touchdowns. Deshaun Jackson definitely helped with that.
Oh yeah, Deshaun Jackson really showed up in
The
that game.
new addition to the Eagles.
Right.
He's been there before. He
He
had
just came
2
back.
touchdowns of 50 yards, passing Randy Moss for second all time in that category. And he really made his impact felt because the Redskins, they're the definition of average.
No, they're below average.
They're a little below average.
The NFC East is going to be pretty weak.
Besides
Basically-
the Eagles and Cowboys.
Yeah.
It's pretty much past 3 years.
Well, I feel like the Eagles will find some way to mess it up. I think they should. They're on track to do really well.
Carson Wentz stays healthy. I think they're.
I mean,
the
they don't
best
have
in
any
the
Nick Foles to bail them out anymore.
Right. See, Nick Foles was like their
Security
The backup
right.
plan, yeah.
Their best receiver in the Super Bowl.
Speaking of that division, on to Will's Cowboys, who
I mean,
They're gonna be good.
35-17.
Okay, I don't want to
They're
talk
gonna be
about
pretty
that.
good.
I don't want to talk about that.
Giants.
so I think you could make the argument, oh, it's just the Giants, but I think we were able to like show
Stop
what we
Saquon.
had this year.
Dak Prescott probably played his most efficient, maybe best game.
4 touchdowns, 400 yards, perfect passer rating.
Yeah, Kellen Moore, the
I was
offensive
kinda
coordinator.
Oh yeah, offensive coordinator is the only reason why we look like that.
Jason Witten's back. Randall Cobb, great signing. Nobody.
Amari Cooper.
I guarantee people watching that game were like, Randall Cobb's on the Cowboys. Oh my
Best
god.
best linebackers in the NFL.
Best linebacking
I
quarterback.
also thought he was still on the Packers, and I was like, "Where's Randall Cobb?"
See, now I want to bring up one thing that everybody was saying before this season started. I was talking about Randall Cobb. He's going to be good on the Cowboys. Everybody's like, "Oh no, he's too old to be any good this year." He's like, because he's been in the NFL for a long time, but he's still like really good at what he
He's
does.
definitely up
The
there. for Cole
receiving
Beasley.
position is the only position
That's
where
true,
age
but
don't really matter. Like you,
Right, because you
Yeah,
can
that
catch the ball.
and quarterback.
Larry Fitzgerald's like 30.
He's
37,
38.
maybe?
38.
Yeah, and he see that game
He had 28 fantasy points.
Yeah, he was amazing.
Oh.
And
What age do y'all consider old in general?
Like for NFL?
for
Just
NFL,
in life.
Oh, in life?
Okay,
In life,
I'd say
40's not old.
45.
I mean, for
about
life, 50, but for NFL, like once you get 30,
Don't
that's
say
30.
30, you start declining.
30's
I'd say about
30's old.
27.
like LeBron's 34 right now, and everybody's
That's
like,
NBA
he's
though.
old.
He's old, dude.
Yeah,
Vince Carter, he's like ancient by now.
yeah,
He's
like,
the only player that's ever played in 3 generations.
No, it's 4 different
Three,
decades
three
if he
different
plays a
decades.
game on January 1st.
yeah,
Yeah.
which he probably will next time.
Oh, I'm sorry. The one game that really surprised, I thought it was gonna be a good game.
Let's need to wrap it up, guys.
We have to wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Oh,
All right,
Sign us
so-
out, Will.
Okay, so overall, NFL's going to be interesting this year. And that's been us for Undefeated 3.0.
Underrated.
Undefeated, underrated. It's all on something.
I don't know.